Hi, my name is Juliet. I am the current president of Extreme, and today I'm going to lead you through a stretch. Should be about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm also going to show you some modifications you can do depending on your level. Okay, so for this stretch with me, you can mirror me so that you're exactly just following and leaning in the direction that I'm doing. And it doesn't matter if you're doing your right when I'm doing my right, as long as you do both sides and make sure you're getting an even stretch. So I'm starting with my legs about shoulder width apart, and we're gonna start moving your head, ear to shoulder, a couple times, and then chin to neck, chin to sky. Right, left, and around. To the other side. Okay, put your shoulders back. Forwards. You can also play music while you're listening to this so that it's not just silence. Okay, so we went forward and backwards, and we're going to lift up, stretch up, down, stretch up, down, stretch up, and down. Okay, from here, we're gonna reach to the side. You want to stretch both of your arms so that you're getting a nice opposition. And my feet are a little bit more than shoulder length now. Come up, reach, flat back, as flat as you can be. Come up, arch back to go down. From here, try to get your chest to touch your leg. You can bend your opposite leg, come up, bend, come up, go center, and come up. Okay, we're gonna do stretch to the left, come up, flat back, and come, arch back, and go down. Bend your right, straighten, bend your right, and straighten. From here, I'm going to keep my feet about where they are, but twist so that they are parallel. You can also go from, if your feet are together, step 1 foot back and 1 foot forward. I'm going to bend the back leg and flex the front. Push onto the front leg. From here, I'm going to slide the back leg into a lunge. Here, I'm making sure my knee is over my heel and my hands are on either side of my front leg. If you feel comfortable, you can put your elbows down. I turn out my front leg a little bit when I do that. I'll sit into it for a deeper stretch. And I put my back leg down. And if this is a good stretch for you, you can stay there. Or you can take the same arm as your front leg and grab your back leg, stretch deeper. From there, I'm going to tuck in the back leg and pull in the front leg. So I'm doing this, facing back. I'm stretching right in here, my glutes. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to put that front foot down again. So I'm here and I'm gonna sit back onto my back leg with my front straightened. I'm going to bend over. If this is too much, you can also come here and stretch over. Okay, from here, putting my right leg back in a lunge. I'm going to turn it out. So you want to make sure to keep that knee over your heel. I'm going to go back to a lunge, slide back up, and go center. Okay, now I'm going to turn to the other side, do the same exact thing. So I'm going to go backwards with a flexed foot, go forwards, slide down, gonna go deeper or stay there. Put my back leg down, go around and grab it. Pull my right leg in, pull the front leg closer to me. From here, I'm going to my double stagged position and pushing back onto my right leg with my left leg forward. Pushing back into my lunge, going forwards, and then dropping down. Okay, so right now I have my feet together, and I'm going to take a flat back over. So try not to just immediately go here, but just try to stay as flat as you can. And I like to use my elbows to gently press down my legs. You can also have somebody push down on them, but be careful not to break yourself. Okay, and then from here, going to go down. I'm going to try to stay at this level and push my legs through and then stretch over. Flex feet, hold them. Make sure your shoulders go back. Now we're going to go into a straddle. So sit at a straddle that is comfortable for you. It's okay if it's not as wide as you have seen other people's, but the great thing about stretching at home is you have nobody to compare yourself to. So make sure that your knees are facing up towards the sky, if not back a little bit. And you can also focus on pointing your toes if that's something that you need to work on. So from this straddle position, whatever your straddle position is, you're going to reach over to one side. Up and put your nose to your leg. From here, you're going to reach around. So even if you're at not as far over, you reach your arms out as much as they can and walk yourself to your other side. My left leg is not as flexible like most people, so it will be a little bit more up. And then you're going to come up, take this stretch again, up and over. From here, you can go into a nice middle stretch, so you can go just stretch as far as you can to the middle. Also put your elbows down if you can, or just stretch this way. Okay, from here I'm going to do a couple of exercises to help with splits. It's a great time to work on your flexibility if you are trying to get those splits. So I'm gonna start by putting, I'll be doing my right split, so I'm gonna do my right leg forward. I'm going to bend the right leg and just sit into that. I also like to take my front leg and put it at like a 90-degree angle. My knee, so like my shin and my thigh are at a 90-degree angle, and then sit on top of that. I'm going to bend both of my legs into a double stag position, so they both have a 90-degree angle on them. I'm gonna sit back. Okay. From here, I'm going to stretch my front leg to be straight and keep that bend in my left leg. I'm gonna stretch over . Okay, and now I'm going to gently push from here into my split. Don't ever over push yourself, but breathe through the stretch, and that'll help you be able to go deeper. So I'm going to if you're in your split, you can reach forwards and arch back. You can also start to work on over splits. So that would be getting something you can put under your front leg, like maybe like just like a towel folded up, and put your front leg on that and then try to touch the ground on your back leg. Yeah, now we're gonna do the other side. My splits are obviously rusty from not dancing, not stretching for a while, which I should have been doing. So I'm going to bend my front, sit into that. Make a 90-degree angle. If you can't do 90 degrees, you can always just extend it more than completely fold it and go on top of that. I'm going to bend them both and lay backwards. Then I bend my back leg right in front. Lean over. Okay, and honestly I'm feeling a huge pinching in my left leg, so I'm not going to go into my left split, but if you're feeling good, do it. Go into your left split, you can lean forward, lean backwards, do whatever you need. Okay, and then from there, I like to make sure I always stretch out my ankles, and I always stretch out my arms. So I'm going to push over my toes. So I'm just pushing over. Yeah, there's a lot of cracking. Stretching through my foot, working on that point. And then I'm going to do these classic arm stretches that you did in PE since literally in kindergarten. Stretch over and up, out, over, up. Usually stretch out my wrists. Okay, and then one last stretch that I'm thinking about that is really good to do at home, and some of you probably have never heard of it, is wall splits or gravity splits. So you're going to need a wall and an activity to do. So you're going to put your butt up against the wall. You're gonna have to push yourself forward, and then you're going to drop your legs into a split, and it'll let gravity will push your legs down, and you can sit and read a book or go on your phone or do whatever. You can just sit here and make sure your butt is against the wall, and it'll help you get that middle split. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope that this helps you work through your stretching a little bit, or gave you at least motivation to stretch in this quarantine. Tune in next week for a pirouette tutorial, and extreme love.